How we doing? Big ups to anyone who is tuning in. I've already seen MCFR in the chat. I hope we're well. Sorry that the timer went on for a little longer than I'd hoped. I had to do some last minute bits. Anyway, what we got here? Alexander-Arnold on the Etihad. People talk about City's City's atmosphere, and hand on heart, when we play them, the atmosphere is incredible. Like, we feel that it's intense. The atmosphere is always really good there. City, Liverpool v City, the whole world watches that game. I did not expect that from him. Fair play, I guess. I'll take him on a free at the end of the year. Yeah, if he doesn't sign the contract, I wouldn't say no to Trent. He'd be a good option off the bench. You probably can't do a watch on tomorrow, but I'm down south. I'll see. If not, I'll try to tune into you. Big ups to that, mate. Sasha like the jacket, but it's red. I can see why you'd say that. In reality, it's actually a bit more brown. But camera and all that, it's probably playing with it a bit. So I can see why you'd say it's red. I see the same screen. But if you saw me in person, you'd think, brown. Big ups though, appreciate it. I got this jacket today for free. But anyways, today we're talking about Southampton. Thumbnail says make a statement, and I want that, okay? And when I say make a statement, I'm not asking for record-breaking wins. I'm just asking for a clean sheet. Okay, clean sheet. That's not too much to ask. And a win by more than 2 goals. That's all I want. Okay, 3-0 would do me nicely. I'd be so happy with that. And look, if we win 1-0, 2-0, I'm not going to complain, but I just want a statement to be made that the Etihad is not somewhere where you could come and you leave and think, we could have got something there. Because I reckon that's what Fulham were thinking. I reckon after Fulham played us at the Etihad, they would have been thinking, if only we buried one of those one-on-one chances, 6 players out injured. I know it's not good. It's not the best. A lot of attacking options out. Pep on KDB. No idea when he'll return. I don't have a date. It won't be soon. I think we're saving KDB for late November because he's been training for 1 week and a half. Still no signing for return. Crazy. Same with Brentford, they should have beat us too. Exactly, This needs to be a place where teams come and they leave and think, yep, we just got battered. Yep, we were never getting anything out of that. Yep, that's what happens at the Etihad. But Fulham, we got 2 goals. Almost it could have gotten a 3rd or even a 4th if we were luckier. Brentford, I know Brentford were bossing us in the opening 30 minutes, to my knowledge. It needs to change. No Saka hasn't been training. I wish them well, but it's good for us. Yeah, they play Liverpool on Sundays. It's a Super Sunday game. By the way, do not vibes I'm getting with KDB. And I hate to be the guy to say this. I'm getting last season's Sergio Aguero vibes. Because when you look at what happened to Aguero, okay, Sergio Aguero, 1920 season, okay, he had a pretty good year, but he picked up a not the best injury, okay. Then next season he came back, got injured pretty early again, and then we only really ever saw him in bits here and there ever since then, he never went on a run of games is what I'm trying to say, and I don't know why, and I'm begging my gut is wrong, but that's the feeling I get with KDB at the moment. I don't want that to be true though. Agree, that's a perfect point. I don't want that to be the case though. I really don't. I beg that it's not the case. My glasses need cleaning. Thumbnail. The thumbnail's beautiful. Thank you. The Tigers says Glimpse. Welcome to the chat. Did you beat Burnley? I haven't actually checked. I'll check in a minute. Unless you've tell me. Either way, I hope you had a good time at the game, if you went. There you go, that'll do. 1-1. Yeah, it could be worse against top of the league. Anyways, so, shall we truly hop into this preview? Here we go. So, bit of a funkier. Now, what am I doing? Oh, Savinio was there, man. What has gone on? There had to be one thing wrong. I spent time doing this. How didn't I see that? Just pretend that Bernardo off the right is Savinio. We have to beat Southampton convincingly. I know. I don't want another 2-1 at the Etihad. I don't want another 3-2. I don't want another. I want more than one goal. I want more than one goal minimum. Bernardo is starting. Yeah, I think he will. Did you see the other night? We like just didn't move the ball for ages and just kept Akanji on it trying to draw the press. Yeah, I did see. Will we do that again? Depends if teams are silly enough to take that to take a bite. You know, it's like offering. It's like I don't know. Say you've got a treat relatively sized in your hand, you're trying to give it to your dog. It just depends on whether the dog bites or not. You know, if they bite, then you pull away and you throw. You know, I don't know. That's, you know, that goal is a beautiful goal, and it shows exactly what happens when you try presses in not the best way. I'm curious to how Liverpool will play against us, to be honest, because we've already seen Arsenal's approach. You going trick-or-treating? Nah. Nah. I've actually already kind of done my Halloween thing for this year. I went out with some friends. I went out with some friends last night. Just this place nearby, they had a little Halloween event going on, so we went. But nah, probably not trick-or-treating. Fair play if anyone does so. Free candy at the end of the day. Candy, not American. Sweets. Anyway, so Arnie sort of sit back, I think. He's a lot more defensive against us. Yeah, I'm excited and nervous for that game. Look, Liverpool, the one team I'm worried about this season because they don't. I know they haven't shown. I know they haven't played the top sides in the league yet. Arsenal will be their biggest test yet. I know they've just played Chelsea and won 2-1. But you know, look, in a couple of weeks we'll know where Liverpool are at in the league. We'll know what kind of team they truly are. We've got Spurs at home, then Liverpool away. Not the best, is it? Oh well. We tend to go through a month of tricky fixtures anyway. It tends to always be 1 month where it's like, ooh, we got some bad ones there. Anyways, let's bump straight into this. Edison in goal. I think he's going to make a return to the team. To my knowledge, I think that Wolves goal, I've only seen like a 3-second clip of it. The Wolves goal, the fella got left for an open net. Whenever a defender manages to get an open net, it's usually on the defenders for even being able to give Wolves such an opportunity. You know, that's how I feel on those kind of goals. I kind of feel for Edison there, but we'll see. I have to watch the goal back properly. Back line, starting with Rico, off the right. Could do a Kanji. Well, I've got a couple of comments here. Spurs next week will be awful in my opinion. Genuinely awful. Pep's admitted he doesn't really care so many times. Spurs away next week will be like Southampton 2023. Last time we played Southampton, we won 4-1, and Haaland bicycle kick. Oh, wasn't that beautiful? What a goal that was. Grealish assist, correct me if I'm wrong. That was when Grealish was really cooking. So, yeah, Rico Lewis off the right. I think he was brilliant against Prague. I think he played really, really well. And, hopefully he's going to show no signs of slowing down. I think he's just had such a good season. John Stones, another goal. Midweek, got a goal against Wolves as well, so no complaints on my behalf there. Be surprised if anyone did. He played really well against Prague. I thought he was really solid at the back, and a goal to cap it off. So all's cool. A striker's header is what people are calling it, and why not? Ruben Diaz, I think he'll make a return to the squad. I think we might want this back line. I'd love to see this back line return to its prime, its peak back in 2021. It was such an incredible run of games, those two, just barely conceding a goal. Ten Hag, we don't count Spurs game as Bruno was wrongfully sent off. That game didn't happen. We would have won without the red card. Our league position is foolish, only because of injuries. Ten Hag, and as it said, him and his won a lot of trophies on his interview after the game. Jose's probably had more, or more prestigious ones anyway. I'd be surprised if he didn't. On to Josko Vardio. I think Josko's brilliant. I think Ako's really good against where are the standards? What are United's standards? Are you going to go parading that you're unbeaten in the Europa League as well? What are their standards currently? Because 15 years ago, about that, they were playing Champions League finals. And now you are celebrating drawing games. Personally, if I drew a game against some of the oppositions they were playing, hey, if you draw against PSG, good on you. If you draw against Real Madrid, Juventus, Bayern Munich, good on you, okay? You take that. But if you're not beating, I can't even remember some of the teams. If you're not beating at the size of the club they are, okay, let's just say it was City. We should be beating 9 out of 10 teams in Europa League. There's no disrespect to them. I think there are some good teams in there, but we won the Champions League just over a year ago. And to not be... I didn't do a bus parade. I did not do a bus parade. There is no bus parade. You'll know when there's a bus parade. Frost! Welcome back. The GOAT. Big ups. Welcome back, mate. Hope you're what? I think it was about a week. Your week break was good. Maybe you're still on it. Maybe you're only popping in to say hello. If you're still on it, then I hope your break's going well. And if you are hopping off it and hopping back on the train, then welcome back. You're more than welcome. Free ticket as per. You wouldn't win a game in the Mighty Conference League, the biggest trophy in the world. Yeah. My apologies. I forgot about that one. I've got a fun fact. Oh, all right. I'll have a look at that now. Since Istanbul, our treble back four has only started twice, and both times kept clean sheets. Treble back four. Wait there. Just let me try and remember what that would have been. It would have surely been Ake left back. Sorry, I just got on a phone call. I'm just going to have to message this person and tell them I'm busy. we go. There we go. Good stuff. With Ake would have been Diaz, Akanji, and then John Stones would have been right back drifting into midfield. Kind of makes me want to see that again. Very good break, bro. I'm good. Good stuff. Don't worry, I'm staying. Get in. What we love to wear. Akanji, Diaz, Stones, Ake. Thank you. I found that mad. What about you? It's interesting, and I'd like to see that start again. I'd even like to see that start this game. Now Ake's back from injury, it's very possible. But I just don't remember the last time we played Akanji at right back. I don't know if we'll go back to it. I'm going Derby away tomorrow. Derby least points in Prem history. I find it mad that we haven't bothered playing that more. I know injuries do play a part. I know John Stones got injured quite a bit last season. Vardio has been brilliant since about March. And really, Akanji and Diaz have been the only two really stepping into the team. Well, ain't this exciting though? This match, yeah, I'm excited for every game. Wolves are on track for 4 points. How long do you reckon Gary O'Neill's got, by the way, to turn this around? I know he's been saying that the performance hasn't matched the position on the league, but you've kind of just got to take it, for what it is. You just kind of got to take it for what you're dealing with. And I'll tell you what, you're not dealing with many points. You're dealing with one singular point on the board. You watching this game? Well, is there a game on right now? Oh! What, Leicester Forest? Probably not. I probably won't. I'll keep my eye on it, but I probably won't put it on the TV. No. Oh! I wish. I'm just trying to sort it. It's so difficult, VPNs, because VPN's the easy bit, but it's just where you go from there. El Clasico tomorrow. Yeah, that's a big one. A few players, Real Madrid out. Who do you reckon's going to win? Great predictions? It's a big one. Show me Crystal Palace this season. Wins this. Wait there. Show me Crystal Palace wins this season. That's crazy that 4 teams are still without a win. Yeah, Palace, they haven't got a win. 4-3 Madrid, 3-1 Barca. Visca Barca says Foster. Big ups to everyone tuning in. Make sure to hit likes if you haven't already. Every like helps. And I do mean that. I know. Didn't he come in last season and was doing that really good? Like, he started really well and picked up decent results against decent sides, I believe. It might just be me. But, Ipswich need to win soon. No, it's how they're somehow not in the relegation zone. Yeah, not just Ipswich. They all need a win. They really do need a win. It's bad. It is really bad. Everton also picking up points now. So, man, to think that 4 games ago they had no wins. It's kind of interesting. Sorry, guys. Just someone at my door. 1 second. Sort them out. I'll show him. Hi, what we got here? Palace got third in the second half of the season. Also went 1 loss in 13. As long as Southampton don't get that win. 1 done. Which games will Southampton win this season? Because how do you go 2-0 up at home and lose? Really fear for them this season. Glad to hear you're well, by the way, for us. That wasn't 1 second, bro. Yeah, I know. Took a little longer than I expected. They'll win tomorrow. Who do Southampton ain't winning tomorrow? Anyways, so moving on from Vardio, pivot of Bernardo and Gundo. I know I was just thinking this one. I was going to go Kova, but I wasn't too impressed with him after he came off the bench. And Bernardo, he had a couple of decent moments against Prague, but I don't think any of it was that good. I don't think anything that he did was incredible or anything like that. I'm going for a meal at 7. Hope it's incredible. Remember last time we faced Ramsdale at the Etihad? Would have been the 4-1, right? Barca beat Bayern. Incredible result. Rafinha hat-trick. But yeah, with that pivot, I hope it's just solid enough for us to get the win. It's obviously not going to be Rodri, but it hopefully will be enough. Now then, off the right, I've got Savinho. I think he had some really good moments against Prague, especially the assist he got and just moments before it. A good cross he whipped in to the box. You know, he is showing good signs. It's probably taking a bit of time for him to adjust, but there's always going to be an adjustment period as a winger. But overall, he looks really exciting, and I'm ready for him to grow into this team more and more. Man City can't go up, okay. Moving on though, Phil Foden at the cam. I've gone Phil there. I think the goal he got was really good and shows what he can do. He almost got his signature goal, as we like to say, last match too. Almost curled it into that top corner. Saw it so many times on the big stage too. Bernabeu did it at the Etihad on the final day of the season. Pretty sure he scored a beauty against Villa as well. So, you know, he was scoring those kind of goals for fun. And, you know, hopefully he can, you know, I'm not asking him to score a banger, but hopefully he can just have another good game. We need good performances. So, again, Trent, you're welcome to join anytime. Yeah, I mean, I think Trent's a good player. Whether he gets in the team or not, it's another question. You know, Rico, give him a run for his money. Moving on to Mateus Nunes off the left. Now, I thought this guy was really good against Prague. You know, people might mention opposition, but I don't care. I think he was good, and I'll give my flowers to him. Imagine I returned in January, though. That'd be insane. It'd be like a long-term entry. Although, it'd feel like KDB returning to the squad. Mateus Nunes was really good against Prague. Tied man of the match for me. I couldn't decide who to give it to exactly. Just a glimmer of light poking through. There we go. Yeah, Núñez was absolutely brilliant, and I just want more performances like that. If we can get consistency going with him, performances like that, I just think it would be a joy to watch. Because look, I gave Núñez a lot of stick last season. Most City fans did. I said that losing him in the summer wouldn't be that bad, although I didn't want him to go. I did say that if he left, I wouldn't cry about it. And I spoke about the Atletico Madrid story that came out, and well, I'm not going to say I was leading the parade, but I was like, if we lose him, we lose him. Is basically where I was going with it. So that was my stance with him. But I think with almost every game he's played this season for us, I think he's shown really promising signs. Off the bench against United, I thought he was good in the Community Shield. Last game, Wolves, he obviously did really well from what I hear, won us the game essentially. So, yeah, credit where credit's due for Núñez, and I think he's earned a start after 2 goals, 1 assist. Who wouldn't? So, big ups to Núñez. I hope we can see a bit more of that from him. And we could have another penalty taker on the rise with Matheus Núñez. Now then, moving on to Erling Braut Haaland. Score another goal like that against Southampton, and yeah, we got no worries. That was an unreal strike from Mr. Erling up top. Don't know how he does it, to get up there and produce that. That is a shot. That's not just the ball bouncing off his leg. That is a shot. You can see him put the force on it. It's incredible. I don't know how he'd do it. Sometimes when I play football, I think, oh, that was a nice little skill. Didn't know I could do that. And then I watch Haaland do that, and I'm like, I could never do that. There is no reality where I can produce that kind of goal. Randall Shaw, welcome to the chat. I would like to say Bernardo on the right is a graphical error. It's meant to be Savinho. It's completely my mistake. And so for you to come in and say that, I understand why. But that is meant to be Savinho, and Bernardo is in the midfield. Gundo should be on the bench. Interesting. Would you play Kova over him? Because I don't think Kova played very well when he came on against Sparta Prague. But, I'm more than willing to hear opinions. And thank you for tuning in. And I think there's definitely an argument for Gundo to be on the bench. Is it just me, or do I do acrobatics? I'm not thinking about doing one. Good point, and Haaland probably looks at it that way, to be honest. Like, I doubt when he jumps up in the air and does those kind of kicks and finishes. Yeah, I know, Randall. That's why I put Silva in the midfield with Gundogan. And Savinho is off the right as an accident. No, Bernardo is only appearing off the right because it's a graphical mistake. But big ups for tuning in. Is Randall new? To my knowledge, I'm going to just double check. I did have someone called Randall Shaw not too long ago. No, not Randall Shaw. I had someone tune in that had Shaw in their name. Yes, I knew. I knew we had someone. Randall Shaw. He watched the Fulham game. Big ups to tuning in, mate. I hope you're well. Silva is in midfield and Savio off the right. It's a complete graphical error. Fulham thing. But Haaland, if he could produce those kind of goals, it would be insane. Dembele over Haaland, jokes. Good thing you're joking, mate. That's my predicted 11. In terms of a scoreline, my cousin played for the Man City women team. Oh, cool. What is your... Oh, man, what's her name? I know what she looks like. Yeah, no way your cousin Bunny Shaw, right? MC, if I'll just put their name in the chat. Surely not. That's a crazy coincidence. If so, that would be insane. Big ups to Bunny Shaw if it's true. I know I've seen a couple of her clips. Her finishes are great. Yes, by my father's side. That is insane. Wow. That is crazy. What's my IG? My Instagram for this is MCFC_connect, I believe. I'll double check that now for you. Feel free to drop a follow over there. Would really appreciate it. I think we are trying to push for on the push for like 400 followers, I believe. Yeah, we're 24 away, so you know. Biggest for tuning in though, Randall Shaw. And if it is true, then send my regards to Bunny Shaw. Hopefully she keeps scoring goals for us. I know she was like unbelievable last year. I don't know how she's been this year, but hopefully following the same way. Yeah, if you want to send me any messages, send them on my Instagram, MCFC_connect. Oh wait, we won that game. We won that game. I only knew I knew that we equalised. Wow, big ups. I'm sorry, I don't keep an eye on the women's football that much. I do try to just look in a bit from time to time. I know I like captain for years and left the club not too long ago. Yeah, we won that. I thought we drew. Well, big ups, win at Anfield. There you go. You got to take them some time. Sit there. Well then, guys, I'm going to wrap up here. Thank you for tuning in. Randall Shaw, big ups to you. And big ups to Bunny Shaw. And big ups to everyone else who tuned in. Arsenal pool prediction. I am going to watch that game. I'll probably do a watch along, more than likely. I'd be surprised if I don't. My great grandfather was a City fan. I hope you are too, Randall Shaw. But yeah, big ups to great grandfather as well. I think 3-0 Liverpool. I've got to think about it. You know what? I'm sorry to leave it like that, but I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger until tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll definitely answer that question. Or later on the Connect Gaming stream, feel free to tune in, by the way. That'll be great, hopefully. I am a City fan. Good stuff. That's what we love to hear. Anyway, though, thank you for tuning in. Randall Shaw, Frost Fury, This is City, Glimpse, everyone else that just tuned in and maybe didn't say anything else. And then everyone else that did tune in and said something. But my memory's so faulty that I forgot to say it. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the support. It's unbelievable. And yeah, hopefully I can see some of you in 7 minutes on Connect Gaming. And we can continue all this conversation if you want. Biggest to you all. I'll see you in the next one.